The greatest force in the world is not a single person, nor is it a solitary idea. It is the combined power of focused minds working together toward a common goal. It is the mastermind principle, where collective strength and unity lead to extraordinary success. When people of like mind come together with a shared vision, they are capable of achieving monumental results that no one can accomplish alone. This is not just a theory, it is a law of nature. Every time you gather with others who are focused on the same goal, you tap into something greater than individual effort. This power, born from synergy, creates a force that propels everyone involved to higher levels of achievement. You must understand this. There is no limit to what you can achieve when you combine your strengths with others who are aligned with your mission. This is the power of the mastermind. In a mastermind, a shared vision binds each participant. Without a unified purpose, no true progress can be made. When minds converge around a single, clear goal, there is an energy that pushes every individual forward. There is no confusion, no doubt, just absolute clarity about where you're going and how you're going to get there. Focus on that vision, and you will see what is possible when each person plays their part. But the real power comes from the diverse strengths of each member. What one person lacks, another can supply. What one person does well, another can improve upon. It is through this diversity that the mastermind group becomes so much more than the sum of its parts. Each person contributes their best, and in turn, learns and grows from the others around them. This is how you unlock true potential, not just for yourself, but for the entire group. Success is not just a product of what you do in isolation. It's about what you can achieve with others who share your drive, your determination, and your passion. In a mastermind, growth is not optional. It is a necessity. You will not just help one another succeed. You will elevate each other in ways that wouldn't be possible on your own. The collective effort is what makes growth inevitable. When you leverage the power of the mastermind, you become unstoppable. At the heart of every great mastermind group is mutual support. It is not just about what you bring to the table, but what you are willing to offer in return. The strength of any group lies in the unwavering support members provide to one another. When adversity strikes, it is this support that keeps everyone moving forward. When success comes, it is shared by all. This bond, rooted in trust and cooperation, is what makes the mastermind so powerful. Trust is the foundation of everything. Without trust, there is no true collaboration. Without trust, there can be no accountability, and without accountability, there can be no results. But when trust exists, each member feels compelled to bring their best to the group. They hold themselves accountable not just to their goals, but to the goals of the others in the group as well. This accountability transforms aspirations into achievements. It creates momentum that is impossible to stop. The true power of the mastermind lies in the exchange of wisdom. Every person in a mastermind has something to teach and something to learn. The more experienced mentor guides the less experienced member, while the fresh perspective of the newcomer brings new insights to the table. It is this constant flow of knowledge and understanding that accelerates progress. In a mastermind, everyone becomes both a student and a teacher. The power of mentorship drives growth, both for the individual and the collective. What makes a mastermind truly unstoppable is the momentum it generates. When minds align and start pushing forward together, the energy they create propels them in ways that would otherwise be unimaginable. Each person feeds off the collective enthusiasm and determination, and in turn contributes to the group's forward motion. This shared momentum drives everyone closer to their ultimate goal, and when you are propelled by the power of a mastermind, you move faster and further than you ever could alone. The mastermind principle is not just a theory, it is a law of success. It is a principle that, when properly applied, unlocks extraordinary potential in everyone involved. It is the power of unity, diversity, trust, accountability, mentorship, and momentum. When you leverage collective strength, you enter a realm where impossible becomes possible. This is the key to unlocking your highest potential and achieving success beyond your wildest dreams. Embrace it, and you will realize what it means to truly harness the power of the mastermind. The power of synergy is an extraordinary force that transcends individual abilities and magnifies the impact of collective efforts. It is a force that operates when like-minded individuals come together, combining their talents, experiences, and perspectives into a unified whole that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy, at its core, is the magic that happens when collaboration and shared vision are combined, transforming ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement, we sometimes overlook the incredible potential that lies in working together. It's easy to get caught up in the belief that we must go it alone to succeed, but history is full of examples that demonstrate the immense power of collaboration. Whether in business, sports, or any other field, the best results are often the product of multiple individuals coming together to accomplish something they could not have achieved on their own. This is the power of synergy, when different people, each bringing their unique strengths to the table, create something that is far more impactful than anything they could do individually. One of the first things to understand about synergy is that it is not just about adding efforts together, it's about combining them in a way that multiplies the effect. Imagine two individuals trying to solve a complex problem. On their own, each may come up with solutions, but when they collaborate, they bring new ideas to the table, challenge each other's assumptions, and provide feedback that sharpens their thinking. In this environment, 1 plus 1 no longer equals 2. It equals 3, 5, or even more, depending on the depth and breadth of the collaboration. This multiplication of effort and intellect is the essence of synergy. The magic of synergy is rooted in the differences between people. It is not just about getting along or agreeing with each other at every turn. It is about bringing together individuals with diverse skill sets, experiences, and perspectives who can push each other to think in new ways. When these individuals engage in open, honest collaboration, they unlock creative solutions that would not have emerged if they had been working alone. The diversity within the group becomes a catalyst for innovation and growth, propelling each member to new heights. This is why no one person is an island in the pursuit of greatness. Great things are achieved when diverse minds come together and complement one another's strengths. But synergy is not just a happy accident that happens when people work together. It is a deliberate process that requires intentionality, trust, and alignment. Without these core elements, collaboration can turn into confusion, competition, and conflict. The true power of synergy can only emerge when there is a clear sense of shared purpose and a willingness to align efforts toward that goal. The best collaborations are those where everyone involved knows what they are working toward and understands the role they play in bringing that vision to life. Trust is the cornerstone of any effective collaboration. Without trust, there can be no meaningful exchange of ideas, no willingness to listen to others' perspectives, and no confidence that each person's contribution will be valued. Trust creates the space for vulnerability, where individuals feel safe to share their thoughts and ideas without fear of judgment or rejection. In a trusting environment, people are more willing to step outside their comfort zones, take risks, and challenge themselves to grow. This is when the true power of synergy is unlocked, the moment when each individual is free to contribute their best, knowing that their efforts will be supported by others. Equally important is accountability. Synergy is not a free-for-all where everyone works in their own silo, doing whatever they please. In order for the collective to achieve its full potential, each individual must be committed to contributing to the group's success. This requires accountability, both to oneself and to others in the group. Accountability ensures that everyone is pulling their weight and staying focused on the shared goal. It also creates a sense of responsibility to the group, knowing that each person's success is intertwined with the success of others. Without accountability, synergy can quickly break down into disarray, with individuals pulling in different directions rather than working toward a common purpose. The beauty of synergy lies in its ability to accelerate progress. When individuals come together with a shared goal and a commitment to collaboration, the energy created is contagious. One person's enthusiasm fuels the next, and soon the entire group is moving forward with unstoppable momentum. This momentum is the driving force behind successful teams, businesses, and movements. When everyone is aligned and moving together, progress becomes inevitable. The synergy that exists within a group propels it toward success with speed and precision that cannot be matched by isolated efforts. Moreover, synergy creates an environment where individuals can experience exponential growth. When people work together, they not only contribute their expertise, but also learn from each other. Each collaboration brings new insights, new skills, and new ways of thinking that expand the possibilities for everyone involved. This shared learning process creates a dynamic environment where growth is constant and the potential for personal and collective achievement is limitless. Those who engage in synergy-driven collaborations often find that they develop skills and perspectives they never would have on their own, creating opportunities for both personal and professional advancement. Ultimately, the power of synergy is transformative. It is the fuel that drives success in all areas of life. Whether in business, sports, education, or personal development, the ability to collaborate effectively with others opens up new realms of possibility. Synergy allows us to break through barriers, solve complex problems, and create extraordinary solutions. It empowers us to accomplish things we never thought possible and to achieve success at a level far beyond what we could achieve alone. Embrace the power of synergy, and you will find that the impossible becomes possible, and the path to success becomes clearer and more attainable than ever before. A shared vision is the cornerstone of any successful collaboration or group effort. It is the unifying force that aligns every individual's actions and intentions toward a common purpose. When a group or team possesses a shared vision, it transforms ordinary tasks into meaningful endeavors. It gives every participant a reason to engage, a clear direction to follow, and a sense of belonging to something greater than themselves. The power of a shared vision is undeniable. It is the driving force that keeps everyone on the same path, working tirelessly toward a single collective goal. At the heart of a shared vision is clarity. Without a clear and well-defined vision, a group can quickly become fragmented and lose focus. People may begin to pursue their own interests, which leads to confusion, wasted effort, and ultimately failure. But when everyone in a group understands the vision, when each individual knows exactly what the goal is and why it matters, the result is unity. A shared vision creates an unwavering sense of purpose that propels each person forward. It serves as the blueprint for every decision made, every action taken, and every step toward success. A shared vision goes beyond mere agreement on a common goal. It represents a deep mutual understanding of the why behind that goal. It's not enough for people to simply know what they are working toward. They must also understand why it is important. A compelling vision taps into people's values, passions, and aspirations. It connects to something deep within them and makes them feel as though they are part of a cause greater than their own individual ambitions. This emotional connection is what fuels commitment and dedication. When people are emotionally invested in the vision, they are willing to put in the hard work, overcome obstacles, and remain persistent even in the face of adversity. The power of a shared vision lies in its ability to create alignment. In any group or team, there will always be diverse personalities, skill sets, and perspectives. This diversity is invaluable, as it brings a wide range of ideas and approaches to the table. However, for the group to be truly effective, these differences must be harmonized toward a common objective. A shared vision is the force that creates that harmony. It serves as a guiding star, ensuring that everyone's individual efforts contribute to the same end result. When everyone is aligned with the vision, their collective energy is channeled in the same direction, making it easier to achieve success. The importance of communication cannot be overstated when it comes to a shared vision. For a vision to truly take root, it must be communicated clearly and consistently to everyone involved. It must be shared in a way that inspires and motivates. Leaders have a crucial role to play in ensuring that the vision is not only understood, but embraced by every team member. A great leader doesn't simply tell people what the vision is, they live it, breathe it, and exemplify it in every action they take. Through their own behavior and commitment, they inspire others to do the same. Communication goes beyond words. It's about embodying the vision and creating an environment where everyone feels empowered to contribute to its realization. A shared vision also fosters collaboration. When individuals are aligned around a common purpose, collaboration becomes more natural and seamless. People are more willing to share ideas, offer support, and work together toward the collective goal. A shared vision eliminates competition and rivalry within the group because everyone understands that the success of one is the success of all. This spirit of collaboration strengthens the group and enhances its ability to overcome challenges. When people know that they are working towards something meaningful and important, they are more likely to contribute their best and help others do the same. Another key aspect of a shared vision is its ability to provide direction and focus. In any endeavor, distractions are inevitable. There will always be challenges, obstacles, and setbacks that threaten to derail progress. However, a shared vision acts as a constant reminder of the bigger picture. When individuals face difficulties or are tempted to stray from their path, the vision provides a sense of purpose that pulls them back in the right direction. It helps everyone stay focused on what truly matters and ensures that their efforts are not wasted on pursuits that do not align with the ultimate goal. A shared vision also creates a sense of ownership and responsibility. When people feel that they are part of something bigger than themselves, they are more likely to take responsibility for the outcome. They feel accountable not only to themselves, but to the group as a whole. This sense of ownership drives individuals to go above and beyond, to put in extra effort, and to do whatever it takes to see the vision come to life. In this way, a shared vision doesn't just motivate people, it empowers them to take action, make decisions, and contribute in meaningful ways. Furthermore, a shared vision helps to build trust within the group. When people are all working toward the same goal, there is an inherent sense of mutual respect and cooperation. Trust is cultivated as individuals recognize that everyone is committed to the same outcome and is working in harmony to achieve it. This trust strengthens relationships, fosters positive collaboration, and ultimately makes the group more resilient in the face of adversity. Trust, once established, becomes the foundation upon which everything else is built. The impact of a shared vision extends far beyond the immediate goal. When a group or team successfully comes together to achieve a common purpose, the sense of accomplishment is not just about the result. It's about the journey, the experiences gained along the way, the lessons learned, and the growth that occurs as individuals work together are invaluable. A shared vision shapes the identity of the group and instills a sense of pride and fulfillment that lasts long after the goal is achieved. It creates a legacy of collaboration, unity, and shared success that can inspire future endeavors. In conclusion, a shared vision is not just a tool for achieving success. It is the catalyst that drives transformation. It unites, aligns, and empowers individuals to work together toward a common goal with clarity, passion, and determination. A shared vision provides purpose and direction, fosters collaboration and trust, and inspires a level of commitment and focus that is unmatched. When individuals come together with a shared vision, there is no limit to what they can achieve. The power of this collective force is the foundation of all great accomplishments, and it is through a shared vision that extraordinary things are realized. Diverse strengths are the cornerstone of innovation, creativity, and success in any collaborative effort. When individuals with varied skills, backgrounds, and experiences come together, they create a powerful synergy that amplifies each person's unique abilities. This diversity allows a group to approach challenges from different angles, explore creative solutions, and leverage a broad range of talents to achieve goals that would otherwise be impossible. It is in the combination of these diverse strengths that true greatness is born. Each individual brings something valuable to the table. One person might excel in strategy, another in execution, and yet another in communication. When these strengths are combined, the group becomes capable of achieving far more than any one person could alone. It's not about uniformity, it's about harnessing the power of differences and understanding that everyone's unique abilities are necessary to reach the ultimate goal. This is what makes a team unstoppable, the collective strength that emerges when individuals with different strengths collaborate with purpose and mutual respect. At the heart of diverse strengths is the idea that no one person has all the answers. The world is full of problems that require more than one perspective to solve. When you have a group of individuals with diverse strengths, you open the door to a wealth of solutions. One person might see a challenge through a technical lens, while another might approach it from a creative or strategic perspective. These differences can spark conversations, inspire new ideas, and challenge existing assumptions, ultimately leading to breakthroughs that wouldn't have been possible with a more homogeneous group. Moreover, diverse strengths foster adaptability. In the face of challenges or setbacks, a group with a wide range of skills and knowledge can pivot quickly, using the expertise of its members to find new solutions. This adaptability is crucial in a world that is constantly changing. It allows the group to remain resilient even when things don't go according to plan. A group with diverse strengths is not only capable of navigating uncertainty, it thrives in it. Each person's abilities complement those of others, creating a flexible and dynamic environment where change is seen as an opportunity rather than a threat. The true beauty of diverse strengths is that they encourage personal growth and development. When individuals are part of a team that brings together different talents, they are constantly exposed to new ideas, perspectives, and ways of thinking. This exposure pushes everyone to grow beyond their comfort zone, learn from others, and refine their own skills. It is through collaboration with those who have different strengths that we truly evolve and become better versions of ourselves. We learn to appreciate the value of skills that we may not possess and gain insight into areas where we can improve. Collaboration with individuals who possess strengths that differ from our own also teaches us the importance of humility. Recognizing that we don't have all the answers forces us to be open to the ideas and suggestions of others. It's easy to assume that our way is the best way, but when we collaborate with people who bring different strengths to the table, we are forced to listen, to learn, and to grow. This humility creates an environment of mutual respect, where each person's contributions are valued, and everyone feels empowered to share their knowledge and expertise. Diverse strengths also enable a team to cover a wider range of tasks and responsibilities. In any endeavor, there are many facets that need attention. Some people may be exceptional at problem solving, while others excel at managing details or handling complex negotiations. With a diverse group, these tasks can be delegated according to each person's strengths, ensuring that the group operates efficiently and effectively. This allows the team to focus on what they do best, knowing that other aspects of the project are being handled by those with the skills to do so. This division of labor based on individual strengths leads to greater productivity and higher quality results. One of the most powerful aspects of diverse strengths is their ability to complement one another. A group made up of individuals with similar skills may be able to achieve certain things, but they are limited in their scope. A diverse group, on the other hand, is capable of tackling a much wider variety of challenges. This complementarity allows for a deeper exploration of ideas and a more holistic approach to problem solving. For example, in a business environment, a team with diverse strengths might include individuals with expertise in marketing, finance, product development, and customer relations. Each person brings a different perspective to the table, but together they form a complete solution that addresses every angle of the business challenge. In the context of leadership, diverse strengths within a team can provide valuable insights into how to guide and motivate others. A team leader who understands the unique strengths of each individual can tailor their approach to bring out the best in each person. They can identify the natural leaders within the group, recognize who needs support, and create an environment where everyone can thrive. This personalized leadership style fosters trust, loyalty, and motivation within the group, which leads to higher levels of engagement and commitment. Furthermore, the diversity of strengths within a group promotes creativity and innovation. When individuals with different skill sets and experiences collaborate, they are more likely to come up with novel solutions to problems. Their varied perspectives allow them to approach challenges from angles that others might not have considered. This diversity of thought leads to a more creative environment where new ideas are constantly emerging and being refined. It is in this space of creativity and innovation that groundbreaking breakthroughs are made, and teams that embrace diverse strengths are often the ones that lead the way in their industries. In addition, the synergy created by diverse strengths helps build resilience within a group. Life and work are filled with obstacles, and no one person can overcome them all alone. However, A group with diverse strengths can support one another through these challenges. When one person faces a setback or struggles in an area of weakness, others with different strengths are there to offer solutions, support, and encouragement. This interconnectedness fosters a sense of community and solidarity within the group, making it easier to overcome difficulties and continue progressing toward the shared goal. Ultimately, embracing diverse strengths creates an environment where everyone is empowered to contribute their best, and the collective effort produces results that exceed what any individual could achieve alone. The power of diversity lies not in the differences themselves, but in how those differences come together to form a stronger, more capable whole. When diverse strengths are recognized, celebrated, and leveraged, they unlock potential, drive innovation, and propel individuals and teams toward success in ways that are impossible when we rely solely on our own abilities. Focus on growth is the key to unlocking endless potential, both individually and collectively. Growth isn't just about achieving goals. It's about constantly evolving, learning, and expanding one's capabilities in every facet of life. Whether in personal development, career, relationships, or any other area, a focus on growth pushes you beyond your comfort zone and drives you to be better than you were yesterday. It shifts the mindset from seeing challenges as obstacles to viewing them as opportunities for improvement. This commitment to growth ensures that no matter where you start, there's always the possibility for progress. The foundation of growth lies in the willingness to change. Growth demands that we shed old habits, beliefs, and limitations that no longer serve us. It requires us to step into the unknown, take risks, and embrace discomfort. Change is often feared because it requires leaving behind what is familiar, but without change, growth is impossible. Growth only happens when we are willing to let go of outdated mindsets and behaviors and replace them with new, more effective ones. This requires introspection, self-awareness, and a relentless pursuit of improvement, all of which lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our potential. One of the most important aspects of focusing on growth is the ability to embrace failure. Too often, failure is seen as something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is that failure is a crucial part of the growth process. Every successful person, organization, or endeavor has faced failure at some point. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies in how they respond to failure. Rather than seeing failure as a setback, those who focus on growth use it as a lesson. They analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and use the experience to move forward stronger and more knowledgeable. This ability to fail forward, to take lessons from each failure and grow from them, is a powerful driver of success. Growth is not just a personal journey, but a collective one as well. When individuals commit to growth, they contribute to the growth of the group, team, or organization they are part of. The energy, ideas, and experiences that come from each person's growth create a culture of continuous improvement that benefits everyone. A team that focuses on growth is a team that is constantly evolving, adapting, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. It is a team that is not content with the status quo, but instead is always looking for ways to improve, innovate, and deliver better results. One of the key drivers of growth is learning. Growth cannot occur without continuous learning, whether formal education, self-study, or learning from experiences and the people around us. Every interaction, every challenge, and every piece of new information presents an opportunity to learn something valuable. When we focus on growth, we make learning a priority. We seek knowledge, gather insights, and develop new skills that expand our abilities. Learning helps us stay adaptable in an ever-changing world. It enables us to face new challenges with confidence and to leverage new opportunities as they arise. Growth also requires patience. In a world that often values instant gratification, it can be tempting to expect immediate results. However, true growth takes time. It is a gradual process that unfolds over months and years. Every small step forward contributes to a larger transformation. The key is to remain persistent and committed to the process, even when progress seems slow. Patience allows us to trust the journey and recognize that every effort, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming who we are meant to be. When we focus on growth, we learn to embrace the process and celebrate incremental progress rather than waiting for a perfect end result. Another essential aspect of focusing on growth is the cultivation of a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication, hard work, and the right strategies. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn, embrace effort as the path to mastery, and view setbacks as temporary obstacles to overcome. This mindset is the foundation of growth, because it allows us to see potential where others may see limitations. It empowers us to take risks, try new things, and push ourselves beyond what we thought was possible. When we focus on growth, we cultivate a mindset that thrives on challenges and sees every experience as a chance to improve. In the pursuit of growth, it is important to set clear goals. Growth becomes more intentional and effective when we have specific objectives to work toward. Goals provide direction, purpose, and motivation, helping us stay focused and aligned in our efforts. They serve as a roadmap, guiding us through the steps required to achieve our desired outcomes. However, it's important to remember that goals should be flexible. As we grow and learn, our goals may evolve, and that's perfectly okay. What matters most is that we are continuously striving to improve and evolve, using our goals as a means to fuel our growth rather than as rigid markers of success. Focus on growth also means being open to feedback. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth because it provides us with an external perspective on our strengths and areas for improvement. Whether it comes from mentors, peers, or even self-reflection, feedback is essential for understanding how we are progressing and where we need to adjust. People who are focused on growth actively seek out feedback because they understand its value in helping them become better. They view criticism not as a personal attack, but as an opportunity to refine their skills and take their performance to the next level. A strong focus on growth leads to a sense of fulfillment and purpose. As we grow, we gain a deeper understanding of our true potential, and that realization fuels our desire to keep improving. The process of growth becomes intrinsically rewarding. It allows us to stretch beyond the limits of what we thought we could achieve, creating a sense of accomplishment and pride. The more we grow, the more we realize the vastness of our capabilities and the potential we have to shape our own future. This sense of growth empowers us to keep striving for more, knowing that the pursuit itself is just as important as the destination. In the end, growth is the most powerful tool we have for transformation. Whether it's in our personal lives, our careers, or our communities, focusing on growth allows us to continuously evolve and become the best version of ourselves. It challenges us to push past our limits, embrace failure, and see every moment as an opportunity for learning. By focusing on growth, we unlock our potential and open the door to endless possibilities, creating a future that is not defined by who we were, but by who we are becoming. Mutual support is the foundation of any successful relationship, team, or community. It is the unspoken agreement that we will stand by each other, share our strengths, and lift each other up in times of need. True mutual support goes beyond simply offering help when asked. It is a deep, genuine commitment to seeing others succeed and thrive. When individuals offer mutual support, they create an environment where everyone feels valued, understood, and empowered to be their best. It is this collective spirit of cooperation and care that transforms a group of people into a unified, unstoppable force. At its core, mutual support is built on trust. Trust is the bedrock upon which every supportive relationship is formed. Without trust, people are hesitant to offer help or share their vulnerabilities. But when trust is present, individuals feel safe to express their needs, share their struggles, and lean on others for guidance and encouragement. This trust creates a cycle of giving and receiving, where each act of support strengthens the bond between individuals and increases the overall strength of the group. It is a positive feedback loop that propels everyone forward, knowing that there is always someone there to offer a hand when needed. One of the key elements of mutual support is the willingness to both give and receive help. In many cases, individuals may hesitate to ask for help out of pride or fear of burdening others. However, True mutual support requires a balance between offering assistance and accepting it. People must be open to the idea that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a necessary part of growth and connection. When everyone is willing to both offer support and receive it, a culture of mutual respect and cooperation emerges. This creates an environment where no one feels isolated or alone in their struggles, and everyone has the opportunity to contribute to the success of others. Mutual support also strengthens resilience. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and hardships, and no one can face them all alone. It is in the presence of mutual support that individuals find the strength to persevere. When one person falls, others are there to lift them up. When someone faces a setback, others offer encouragement and help them find a new way forward. This shared resilience is what enables groups, teams, and communities to overcome adversity and emerge stronger than before. The challenges that would seem insurmountable for an individual become manageable when faced together with the support of others. Beyond offering emotional or practical help, mutual support also involves encouragement and motivation. Sometimes, the most powerful form of support is simply believing in someone when they don't believe in themselves. People often struggle with self-doubt and fear of failure, but the encouragement of others can be the spark that ignites their determination to push forward. When a person knows that others are rooting for them, that belief fuels their own confidence and inspires them to give their best effort. Mutual support creates an atmosphere where individuals feel motivated to go beyond their limits because they know they are not alone in their journey. Furthermore, mutual support fosters a sense of belonging and community. When people offer support to one another, they're creating a shared bond that goes beyond individual achievements or successes. This sense of belonging strengthens the group as a whole, creating a culture of collaboration, trust, and mutual respect. In communities where mutual support is valued, individuals feel that they are part of something larger than themselves. They understand that their contributions matter and that their success is intertwined with the success of those around them. This sense of interconnectedness fosters a powerful sense of unity that makes the group stronger and more resilient. Another important aspect of mutual support is the ability to celebrate each other's successes. Too often, people become so focused on their own achievements that they fail to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of those around them. However, true mutual support involves taking the time to acknowledge and rejoice in the successes of others. By celebrating each other's wins, the group creates a positive and motivating atmosphere where everyone feels appreciated and valued. This collective celebration fosters a sense of camaraderie and pride, which further strengthens the bonds of mutual support. Mutual support is also a crucial element of personal growth. When individuals feel supported by those around them, they are more likely to take risks, step out of their comfort zones, and pursue their goals with confidence. Support from others encourages them to keep going, even when the road gets tough. It provides the safety net that allows them to fail, learn, and grow without fear of judgment or rejection. In an environment where mutual support thrives, everyone feels empowered to become the best version of themselves, knowing that they have the backing of their community. Additionally, mutual support enhances creativity and innovation. When individuals work together and support one another, they bring their unique perspectives, skills, and ideas to the table. This diversity of thought leads to more innovative solutions and creative ideas. In an atmosphere of mutual support, people are more willing to share their thoughts, knowing that their contributions will be valued and respected. This openness to collaboration fosters an environment where new ideas can flourish, and the collective intelligence of the group is harnessed to solve problems and generate new possibilities. The impact of mutual support extends beyond the immediate circle. As individuals experience the power of mutual support, they are more likely to pay it forward, extending the same care and encouragement to others. This ripple effect creates a culture of kindness, generosity, and collaboration that spreads throughout the community or organization. When support is given freely and without expectation of return, it creates an environment where everyone feels compelled to contribute, leading to greater collective success and fulfillment. In a world where competition often takes precedence, Mutual support is a refreshing reminder that success is not a zero-sum game. It is not about individuals climbing over each other to reach the top. It is about lifting each other up so that everyone can succeed together. When mutual support is at the heart of a group or community, the focus shifts from individual achievement to collective progress. Success is no longer defined by how much one person accomplishes, but by the strength of the entire group working together toward a common goal. Ultimately, mutual support is the glue that holds people, teams, and communities together. It is the foundation upon which trust, resilience, creativity, and growth are built. In a world that often values individual achievement, mutual support creates a space where people can thrive together, celebrate each other's successes, and overcome challenges as a unified force. It is through mutual support that we discover the true power of connection and collaboration. And it is through this support that we achieve greatness, both individually and as a collective. Trust and accountability are two of the most powerful forces that shape the dynamics of any relationship, organization, or community. Without them, progress is stifled, goals become distant, and the very foundation of cooperation begins to crumble. When both trust and accountability are present, individuals are empowered to give their best effort, knowing they are supported and held to the highest standard. These two elements work hand in hand, creating an environment where people can rely on one another, contribute fully, and take responsibility for their actions. Together, they lay the groundwork for success in any endeavor. Trust is the bedrock upon which all meaningful relationships are built. Without trust, there is no real connection, and without real connection, progress is impossible. Trust isn't something that is automatically granted. It must be earned over time through consistent actions, honesty, and integrity. People trust those who demonstrate reliability, who keep their promises, and who show respect for others. In the absence of trust, doubt and suspicion creep in, leading to breakdowns in communication and collaboration. When trust is present, however, individuals feel safe to express themselves, take risks, and contribute openly, knowing that their efforts will be valued and their vulnerabilities respected. Trust is not just about feeling safe, it also enables people to take action with confidence. When trust is established within a group or organization, members feel empowered to make decisions, solve problems, and innovate without the constant fear of being judged or second-guessed. Trust eliminates the need for micromanagement because people know they can rely on others to act with competence and integrity. It fosters an environment where individuals are free to focus on their tasks, knowing that they are part of a supportive team that will work together to overcome challenges. This freedom and confidence result in a more productive, collaborative, and successful group dynamic. Accountability, on the other hand, is the framework that ensures everyone takes responsibility for their actions and contributions. Accountability is not about blaming or punishing others when things go wrong. Rather, it is about ensuring that each individual follows through on their commitments and takes ownership of their part in achieving the collective goals. In an environment where accountability is valued, everyone is held to the same standard, and there is a clear understanding of what is expected from each person. This clarity of expectations helps align efforts, prevents misunderstandings, and ensures that no one shirks responsibility for their work. Accountability is essential for maintaining high standards and driving progress. When people know they are accountable to others, they are more likely to perform at their best, avoid complacency, and stay focused on their tasks. It acts as a motivator, pushing individuals to meet deadlines, deliver quality work, and contribute to the overall success of the group. However, accountability is not just about individual performance. It is also about holding the entire group accountable for collective results. When a team works together, each member's contribution impacts the whole, and accountability ensures that everyone pulls their weight, creating a sense of shared responsibility and collective achievement. The intersection of trust and accountability creates a powerful synergy. Trust makes accountability easier to enforce, as individuals are more likely to hold themselves and others accountable when they feel that the group is built on mutual respect and reliability. On the other hand, accountability reinforces trust by showing that everyone is committed to doing their part and upholding the values of the group. This creates a virtuous cycle where trust leads to greater accountability, and accountability strengthens trust. When both are present, individuals feel empowered to give their best effort, knowing that their contributions will be recognized and that they will be held responsible for their actions. In a culture of trust and accountability, communication flows more freely and effectively. People are more willing to share their ideas, concerns, and feedback because they trust that others will listen and respond in good faith. They also know that if they make a mistake, they will be held accountable in a constructive manner, which allows them to learn from their experiences and grow. Open communication is essential for problem-solving, innovation, and continuous improvement, and it thrives in environments where trust and accountability are prioritized. When everyone knows that they can rely on each other to be honest, transparent, and responsible, collaboration becomes seamless, and the group is better positioned to overcome challenges and achieve its objectives. Furthermore, trust and accountability foster a sense of integrity within a group or organization. Integrity is not simply about doing the right thing when others are watching. It is about consistently doing what is right, even when no one is looking. In a culture where trust and accountability are paramount, integrity is built into the fabric of everyday interactions. Individuals take pride in their work, knowing that their actions are aligned with the values of the group and that they are accountable for their choices. This creates a high level of personal and professional integrity, where people feel a deep sense of responsibility for their actions and are motivated to act in ways that benefit the whole group. Trust and accountability also play a critical role in resolving conflicts. In any group, disagreements are inevitable, but how those conflicts are handled depends on the strength of trust and accountability. When trust exists, individuals are more likely to approach conflicts with a mindset of collaboration, seeking solutions that are in the best interest of the group rather than resorting to personal attacks or blame. Similarly, when accountability is in place, individuals are more likely to take responsibility for their part in the conflict and work toward a resolution. Rather than avoiding or escalating disagreements, trust and accountability encourage open dialogue, constructive feedback, and a focus on finding solutions. In leadership, trust and accountability are essential for creating a culture of excellence. Leaders who demonstrate trust in their team members and hold them accountable for their performance inspire confidence and respect. They model the behavior they expect from others, setting the tone for the entire group. Leaders who trust their teams empower them to take initiative, make decisions, and solve problems, which fosters a sense of ownership and pride in the work. At the same time, they hold individuals accountable for their actions, ensuring that the group remains aligned and focused on achieving its goals. This balance of trust and accountability is what transforms good leaders into great ones, enabling them to build strong, high-performing teams. Ultimately, trust and accountability are not just ideals to be aspired to, they are practical tools that drive success and progress. When individuals and teams embrace trust and accountability, they create an environment where everyone is empowered to contribute, collaborate, and perform at their highest potential. These two forces are the cornerstone of any successful endeavor, creating a foundation of reliability, responsibility, and integrity that leads to lasting achievement. In the absence of trust and accountability, efforts are fragmented, communication falters, and progress slows. But when both are present, they create a powerful, unstoppable force that propels individuals and teams toward their greatest potential. Mentorship and guidance are two of the most transformative forces in personal and professional development. The power of having someone who has walked the path before you, offering their knowledge, wisdom, and support, can significantly accelerate growth and help you avoid many of the pitfalls that others have encountered. A mentor's guidance goes beyond simply teaching a skill. It shapes your perspective, challenges your assumptions, and helps you navigate life's complexities with more confidence and insight. This relationship is not about giving orders or dictating a course of action. It is about guiding and inspiring, helping others see the potential within themselves and providing the tools to unlock it. Mentorship is more than just advice. It's a partnership built on trust, respect, and shared experiences. A good mentor doesn't just tell you what to do. They listen to your challenges, understand your goals, and offer perspectives that you might not have considered. They provide insight that draws from their own experiences, helping you avoid common mistakes while encouraging you to think critically about your own decisions. This relationship helps you gain clarity about your path and builds a foundation of trust that allows you to take risks and stretch beyond your comfort zone. The wisdom passed on from a mentor can be invaluable, providing guidance that helps you make informed decisions and reach your full potential. One of the key elements of mentorship is the ability to see potential in others before they see it in themselves. A good mentor doesn't just focus on where you are today, they focus on where you can go tomorrow. They help you realize that your current limitations are not permanent, and that with the right mindset, tools, and effort you can overcome them. This vision is crucial because many people are often blind to their own capabilities. A mentor helps to illuminate the path forward, pushing you to strive for greatness and to think bigger than you ever thought possible. By encouraging you to see the best version of yourself, mentors provide the inspiration and motivation to aim higher. Guidance goes hand in hand with mentorship. While mentorship often involves a longer-term relationship, guidance can be offered in various contexts, whether through specific advice on a current challenge, feedback on a recent decision, or insights into navigating a difficult situation. Guidance is a form of directional support that helps you stay on course. It's the gentle nudge you need when you feel lost, the counsel that clarifies the next steps when you feel uncertain, and the reassurance that you are on the right path when doubt creeps in. Good guidance empowers you to move forward, knowing that the choices you make are grounded in wisdom and experience. A mentor's role is not just to give answers, but to ask the right questions. Often the most powerful form of mentorship is not providing solutions, but encouraging others to find their own solutions. By asking thought-provoking questions, a mentor challenges you to think critically, reflect deeply, and evaluate your choices more carefully. This process of self-discovery fosters greater independence and confidence, as it encourages you to trust your own instincts and judgment. Instead of giving you a set roadmap to follow, a mentor helps you create your own path, one that is uniquely yours and built on your values, strengths, and aspirations. Mentorship and guidance also foster a sense of accountability. When someone invests in your success, you become accountable not only to them, but also to yourself. The mentor-mentee relationship creates a sense of responsibility to make the most of the opportunity and to apply the lessons and advice that are shared. This accountability drives growth, as it encourages you to take action, follow through on commitments, and strive to meet the expectations set by yourself and your mentor. It's the push you need when you feel complacent, and the support you need when you feel overwhelmed. Accountability, when combined with guidance, ensures that you stay on track and make meaningful progress toward your goals. One of the most powerful aspects of mentorship is the opportunity for feedback. A mentor provides constructive criticism, honest evaluations, and reflections on your progress. While receiving feedback can sometimes be uncomfortable, it is a critical part of growth. Mentors help you see where you can improve and how you can build upon your strengths. They give you the perspective you may lack, helping you understand your blind spots and areas of potential. Feedback from a mentor isn't meant to be a judgment. Rather, it's a tool for development. It helps you refine your skills, sharpen your focus, and push beyond mediocrity to reach excellence. Mentorship and guidance also help you build resilience. Life is filled with obstacles and setbacks, and it's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned. A mentor, however, offers invaluable support in times of difficulty. They remind you of your past successes, help you reframe challenges, and encourage you to see failure as a stepping stone towards success. This resilience-building aspect of mentorship is critical, as it fosters an attitude of perseverance, grit, and optimism. When you face adversity, the presence of a mentor who believes in your ability to overcome it can make all the difference in your ability to bounce back and keep moving forward. Furthermore, mentorship provides access to a broader network of connections and opportunities. A mentor, having navigated their own career or personal journey, often has a wealth of contacts, resources, and experiences that they can share with you. They can introduce you to key people, provide insights into industries or fields you're unfamiliar with, and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. The network that a mentor offers can be an invaluable asset, accelerating your professional or personal growth by connecting you with others who can support and guide you in different ways. Another key benefit of mentorship is the opportunity for lifelong learning. Even as a mentor, the relationship is mutually enriching. Mentors often learn just as much from their mentees as the mentees do from them. The exchange of ideas, experiences, and insights fosters an environment of continual growth. Mentors gain satisfaction from seeing their mentees succeed, and mentees benefit from the wealth of knowledge shared with them. This ongoing learning process reinforces the value of mentorship as not just a one-way exchange of knowledge, but as a partnership where both parties grow and evolve. In addition to fostering growth, mentorship and guidance also promote emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. A mentor helps you navigate the complexities of human interactions, teaching you how to communicate effectively, manage conflicts, and build strong relationships with others. These skills are essential in both personal and professional contexts, as they enable you to connect with others, build trust, and collaborate toward shared goals. Ultimately, mentorship and guidance offer more than just knowledge or advice. They provide a roadmap to success, grounded in real-world experience, empathy, and support. The value of mentorship extends far beyond the skills you learn. It shapes your character, builds your confidence, and gives you the tools to reach your potential. Whether you're just starting out on your journey or seeking to take your life to the next level, the guidance and mentorship of those who have walked the path before you can make all the difference in how far you go and how quickly you get there. Unstoppable momentum is one of the most powerful forces that can propel individuals and teams toward success. It is that driving force, that energy that keeps you moving forward no matter the obstacles or challenges in your way. When momentum is on your side, it feels as if the world itself is working in your favor, pushing you to achieve greater things and break through barriers that once seemed insurmountable. The true magic of unstoppable momentum is that it creates a snowball effect. One small step leads to another, and before you know it, you are moving at an incredible speed, building success with every move you make. Momentum is not something that happens overnight. It's not the result of a single big event or action, but rather the culmination of consistent effort over time. It's the result of small wins that build upon each other, of focusing on progress rather than perfection, and of embracing a mindset that refuses to be deterred by setbacks. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you are adding to the momentum that will eventually propel you to greater heights. The key is persistence, continuing to move forward even when the results aren't immediately visible. The first step in building unstoppable momentum is clarity. You need to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve and why it matters. Without this clarity, it is easy to get distracted, lose focus, or falter when things get tough. But when you have a clear vision, you can tap into the power of purpose to keep you motivated. A clear vision is the foundation upon which momentum is built. It acts as a compass, guiding your actions and decisions, and helping you stay on track when the road ahead seems uncertain. The stronger your vision, the more energy and drive you will have to push forward, even when challenges arise. Once you have clarity, the next step is action. Momentum is not created by planning alone. It is created by doing. Taking action, even in small steps, is what generates the energy that leads to greater progress. Each action you take adds a bit of fuel to the fire, gradually building momentum. Action also builds confidence. The more you take action, the more you begin to see the results of your efforts, and the more you believe in your ability to make things happen. This belief in yourself and your ability to move forward is a key component of unstoppable momentum. It is what keeps you going when things get tough, and it is what helps you overcome any setbacks or failures you may encounter along the way. Another crucial element of unstoppable momentum is consistency. Momentum doesn't stop when the going gets tough. It only slows down if you allow it to. To keep the momentum going, you must maintain consistent effort. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or never make mistakes, but it does mean that you must keep showing up every day and continue taking steps toward your goals. Consistency is what turns small wins into big successes. It's what turns a habit into a lifestyle. When you commit to consistent action, you will find that the momentum starts to work for you. And before long, you will be moving faster and more effectively than you ever thought possible. The key to sustaining momentum is also to celebrate small victories. Many people make the mistake of only celebrating big wins, but momentum thrives on small victories. These small wins, whether it's finishing a task, overcoming an obstacle, or simply making progress toward your goal, are the building blocks of unstoppable momentum. By recognizing and celebrating these wins, you create a positive feedback loop that keeps you motivated and focused on the next step. Every small victory is a reminder that progress is being made, and each one reinforces your drive to keep pushing forward. It's important to note that momentum isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Building momentum requires you to be strategic about your efforts. It's about knowing what actions will give you the highest return on your investment of time and energy. Smart action combined with the right mindset is what leads to lasting momentum. When you focus your efforts on high-impact tasks and avoid distractions, you maximize the energy you put into your work, allowing your momentum to grow exponentially. Another factor that contributes to unstoppable momentum is the power of resilience. On the journey toward any goal, there will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it's not the setbacks that define you, it's how you respond to them. Resilience is the ability to keep going, even in the face of adversity. It is the mental toughness that allows you to get back on track, learn from your mistakes, and continue moving forward. When you build resilience, you can weather the storms that come with any pursuit and keep your momentum intact. The people you surround yourself with also play a significant role in sustaining unstoppable momentum. Having a support network of like-minded individuals who are also focused on growth and success can provide the encouragement and motivation you need to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Their energy, feedback, and belief in you can serve as a catalyst for maintaining momentum. Similarly, finding mentors and role models who have achieved what you're striving for can provide the guidance and insight needed to accelerate your progress and avoid common pitfalls. Another important aspect of unstoppable momentum is the ability to embrace change and adapt. As you progress toward your goals, you will encounter new challenges, new opportunities, and new circumstances. Being able to adjust and adapt to these changes without losing focus is key to keeping momentum alive. Flexibility and adaptability are essential traits for anyone looking to build long-term momentum. Instead of seeing change as an obstacle, those with unstoppable momentum view it as an opportunity to grow, learn, and innovate. Finally, the most crucial aspect of unstoppable momentum is a mindset of determination. When you commit to a goal with unwavering determination, nothing can stand in your way. You will encounter challenges, face adversity, and experience setbacks, but your determination will push you to keep going. It's the refusal to quit, to settle, or to let anything hold you back from achieving your dreams. With this determination, the momentum you build becomes unstoppable. You are no longer just going through the motions. You are actively shaping your future, and every action you take drives you closer to your ultimate goal. Unstoppable momentum is not a one-time event. It's a continuous cycle that grows stronger with each step forward. By maintaining clarity, taking consistent action, celebrating small wins, and staying resilient in the face of challenges, you can create a momentum that propels you toward success. As long as you stay focused, determined, and strategic, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Momentum will carry you forward, turning your dreams into reality and making the impossible seem within reach. In conclusion, unstoppable momentum is not a mere stroke of luck or an act of chance. It is the result of focused intention, consistent action, and an unwavering belief in your ability to overcome challenges. It is the force that propels you forward, transforming small incremental steps into remarkable achievements. The key lies in understanding that momentum is built over time, through clarity of vision, persistence, and resilience. It's about turning setbacks into lessons and every small victory into a catalyst for greater success. When you commit to the process of building momentum, you empower yourself to push through obstacles, keep moving forward, and create a positive, unstoppable cycle of growth. Remember, momentum does not demand perfection, it demands consistent effort and a mindset that refuses to quit. So embrace the journey, trust in your ability to adapt, and continue to take action. With unstoppable momentum, nothing is out of reach. The path is yours to shape, and success will follow as long as you keep moving forward with determination and purpose.